We are so dedicated to the state of West Virginia. It's cheaper in South Carolina to operate. And I moved out of South Carolina to come here because it means more. I'm Roy Elswick. I'm the founder of Tasty Blend Foods, CEO, president, and I run the company, sweep the floors, do it all. Well, I was doing so many things for so many other people. I worked with people like Dave Thomas. I worked with Kentucky Fried Chicken, BBF, a lot of your chains in the younger days. Made everybody else a lot of money. So I decided it was time for me to do that for myself. In that, I grew up in a very poor area, grew up in Orchard Manor, and my father died when I was 13 years old, and I had to start working at that time, and that's how I met all these people in these chains. So as I worked and worked my way up, started working with different manufacturers of food, and at that point in time, I was very successful. I was very driven. And of course, being from a place like Orchard Manor, if you're not driven, then your wood's wet. So in 1987, I moved back to West Virginia and started my very first manufacturing plant with my own money. And my goal was to make biscuits and gravy and cornbread like my mother made them. I went on a journey of wanting to make it to where you just add a liquid to it. And it would be shelf stable, and that it would taste just like Grandma's. And that's what I did. And that's what happened. And the next thing you know, I get a call from people like Paula Dean that wants me to do her recipes for her, Buddy the Cake Boss, and off we go to the races. Our products are actually agricultural products. We had got with Gus Douglas at one time, back in the day, and he totally supported our program and what we wanted to do. But the very first place that we introduced our products was at the Department of Agriculture down in Charleston, under the bridge where they sell produce. It was a produce stand. And when we did that, people went nuts over them. They equated biscuits and gravy and homemade apple butter all together, and they would want to put the apple butters and the homemade jellies, and all us vendors got together and we put the stuff on the biscuits, and people just went nuts over it. We have worked very hard to produce West Virginia products. Our products are really a West Virginia favorite. You can go anywhere around the state and say Teays Valley, and they know who we are. We have figured out a way to take our bakery and to make it taste like homemade from scratch, Grandma made. We have went through the equipment, every piece of equipment. We've helped design some of our equipment to make the biscuits come out just like Grandma makes them. And that wasn't easy to do, but we went through the stakes and pains of doing that. And it was so much fun to do it. And that's why they're so popular. So we want to tell the world that. I am finally back home. I went to school at Chandler Grade School at Orchard Manor. I went to school at Woodrow Wilson Junior High School in Kanawha County. I went to school in DuPont High School in Kanawha County, and I'm home. And I love to be home.